So on Instagram, right? They have the live stream, right? So I seen a dude in the comments and he's just like, yo, show your feet. And the girl's just like, I'm not showing my feet. Like, I'm here cooking.
Yeah.
Valentino summers and wave runners. Chains on my niggas like slave runners. Drug dealers anonymous. How many Madonnas can that Mazda fit? My brick talk is more than obvious. It's ominous. Garage is the phantom. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. Blonde mohawk the collection. I'm Dennis Rodman. The money count is the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Hat trick under my mattress. Date I stop steal has an asterisk after it. After all, I can make a...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, I should say, to episode 7 of We Should Have Done This Sooner podcast with your host, Bruce Dwayne, alongside
Lou.
Okay, so I would like y'all to hit the like button first and foremost. Comment and share. This helps us out a lot, so we appreciate it if you do that. So, and please follow us on our social media platforms from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at We Should Have Done This Sooner podcast or WSDT podcast. Just to keep up to date with everything we are doing, or just to keep in touch with us. Also, for our Apple users, make sure to check us out on iTunes, rate us and comment there as well. We also have what's that thing called?
Google Play.
Google Play. We're also up on Google Play now. We're moving ahead, man.
I don't even know how to access that Google Play.
I think I still wait.
Like the app just won't. Don't let me on the app.
Okay, well, you can access Google. You can use Google Play if you got Google Play. You can hear us out on Google Play. All right, so we could do that. Do you have anything else to add?
No, man.
So, first and foremost, I know it's been 2 weeks. It's been like we took a week off.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Weekend.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm glad because I wasn't really feeling it. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired.
I was super tired.
I was tired. I ate mad food and niggas didn't want to wake up the next morning and like record a podcast. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I can admit I was super lazy. I just like.
I'm lazy every week, bro.
I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm lazy every single week. Every single week, I'm like, yo, what can I tell this nigga to get out of recording this week? Like, what can I do? Because, fuck, I am fucking tired, bro. I am tired of shit.
But the thing is, like, I'll be thinking the same thing because I'm just like, I don't want to get up and go on a bus. Like, because it's like, I'm coming to your house and you don't have to do shit besides get up out of bed and walk downstairs. And I have to take a bus, like a dirty ass musty.
But that's the thing. Like, usually, all right, so usually you come in taking the bus to me. I gotta wake up. My girl comes over for the weekend, so she don't drive. Like, she don't drive her car on the weekend. She leaves that with her moms and shit. So I gotta drive around all weekend. That means I gotta drop her home. So that long ass drive up to you know where and then back home, I'm just like, fuck, I just want to play some video games, dog, and like fucking beat my meat. I don't want to sit down here and record, man. It requires too much thinking, but you know, fuck it, let's do this.
Okay, so talking about beating meat. It's funny because I remember we once talked about guys going on like you know Cam Soda, right?
Yeah.
So guys going on Cam Soda and like paying money to see women get naked and twerk. So some of the chicks not even doing shit besides lifting their shirt up like every like 5-10 minutes. And
yeah, they be texting and shit. Like
you
go in a room and they looking down. They're like, hey, yeah, no, that was really fun. Stick around for later on. And you're like, bitch, shake something.
Like literally, like they would be streaming for like 3-4 hours, just sitting there, texting whoever, and guys are just like
niggas is in the comments mad thirsty,
and they're tipping.
Yeah,
and they're
just to watch a shorty text.
And
who
like,
knows what she's saying?
and it's mad funny because like some of them actually are there just for conversation too. Like some of the streamers, I'm not saying like
Yeah.
the dudes
No.
tipping.
Yeah,
And some of the dudes tipping like the conversation too. But it's like it's funny to me because you're on these sites and to be honest, you're like we're the consumers, right? If we were on that site,
Yeah.
paying women money just to strip or dance up on Cam Soda. I'm not sure if anybody's aware of Cam Soda. You can do your Googles. I'm not gonna explain what Cam Soda is.
Yeah.
But like, I want to know if some of those girls are like literally scamming or finessing.
No, they're definitely finessing. And the reason being is because the niggas that are donating money to them know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They're not being tricked into doing any of that. They're doing that out their own volition. And, we're going to get into that today since you brought it up. Let me give you the definition of finessing. All right, so I'm going to give you the regular white folks definition of it first, which is on
Webster Dictionary?
No, dictionary.com.
Okay.
I just type it in. I type in definition. Whoever comes up first, I'll listen to. So dictionary.com describes it. This is the verb to do something in a subtle and delicate manner. Okay, so basically we have these chicks who are showing titties and shaking ass, and sometimes they play with their pussy and stuff, and niggas tip them. Niggas are getting what they want, and chicks are getting what they want. So the reason it's a finesse is because, to be honest, that shit's free all over the internet. And these chicks still somehow get these niggas to come out their hard-earned cash to watch them do it.
And that was the definition for
To do something in a subtle and delicate manner. So she's not, tricking niggas into doing nothing. She's just doing something in a way where niggas, even though they have the option to, watch this for free, they decide, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna spend some bread.
And that's why I find like the internet a funny place, because you have things like I've noticed with on Twitter, people have what's that thing called, the OnlyFans. They have women on Instagram, then there's Snapchat. Some of these girls are just like literally making money off of doing nothing besides like, oh, they're going in the shower, they stand in the bathroom, take a pic. Oh, if you want my Snapchat. My private Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat for $40 a month subscription, and you can see me naked.
Yeah, because, niggas is dirty dogs. That's why. If a chick is fine enough, niggas will pay money to see her naked. You'd be surprised what niggas is paying to see. Like, it don't even have to be naked stuff. Like, nigga be sending chicks, money to step on apples. Like, dead ass, just step on this apple for me and I'll send you $300.
Yo,
that's not a,
like, it's funny because I remember, so on Instagram, right, they have the live stream, right? So I seen a dude in the comments and he's just like, yo, show your feet. And the girl's just like, I'm not showing my feet. Like, I'm here cooking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dog, I'm like, what's wrong with dudes, yo? He's just like, yo, show your feet. And he's like, yo, I'm here cooking. And he's there like, yo, I will literally PayPal you or whatever, Cash App you just to show your feet. And she's just like, this is not that kind of Instagram, yo. There's people out there on the internet that do that shit. And I'm just like, dog, like, I don't know, is dudes thirsty or are they really being finessed? Because I don't know what it is.
Nah, man, like, all right, if a nigga is offering himself to pay for something, then you can't put that in the finesse or scam category. That's
so what if a chick gets those kind of offers like a couple of times a week, and then she's just like, I might as well open up a little private business.
Okay, then at that point in time, I classify it as finessing. Mm-hmm. And you know what? We can discuss. There's different forms of finesse. There's a lot of finesse. So a lot of them really appeal to women. So we got Connect Pal, we got premium Snapchats, we got Patreons. If you're not familiar with Patreons are,
oh yeah, I forgot about Patreon.
Content creators use them to fund their art and fund their passion. So it's not just for women, but I'll notice I see women doing that more.
Yo, women actually that's some bull. I'm not gonna lie. I know what Patreon before all that, but I just realized women actually do use that as a form of making money.
Yeah, of course.
off of
Why wouldn't you?
selling sex.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're right. But
I would too if I was a woman.
But like I looked at that show, I was like, I used to go on there because I used to check it because people used to sell, not sell videos, but do videos and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, this is dope. But I just realized women do go on there as well to sell nudes and videos and all that kind of stuff. I forgot about Patreon, man.
So there's more. We got Cam Soda, which we discussed. We got Cash App. Yeah, because you're a fucking deviant. We got Venmo, which I don't see much of. It's usually Cash App or PayPal I see. But yeah, those are some different forms of finesse out there. I mean, niggas is out here DMing chicks. Like, you know, if you can sit on a pile of dirty laundry, I'll, you know, PayPal you $500. Fuck, get it how you live. Funny thing to me, sorry for interrupting. The funny thing to me is when chicks come on a timeline showing missed bags, like, this nigga, you know, he DM'd me saying he'd pay me $1,000 to, you know, send him pictures of my feet. And I'm like, bugging. Shorty, why you showing us? Like, you just missed out on $1,000 for what? Twitter clout is weird to me. I don't know if you doing that because you're truly disgusted, which I don't believe that's the case. Because if you're truly disgusted, you would have just blocked that nigga and kept it moving.
Listen, if I was a woman, I wouldn't say I have no morals, but it's like...
No, you'd have no morals.
I would have no morals. Yeah, okay, right. So I would have a little bit of morals, not no morals. I would have some morals. I have a little bit of morals. So, like, I would do... Like, come on, man. If men are willing to pay me, if I look good and men are willing to pay me to do certain shit...
Pause.
Yeah, in my head, I'm just like, this doesn't sound too good. So, but whatever. If I was a woman, I'm thinking like, yo, I'm doing all that shit, bro. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like,
you know what? It's easy for you to say that because you're a guy and you're thinking about it from a guy's perspective. It's easy to say that now. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay, no, in today's day, I would do it.
I'm telling you, bro. It's easy to say that now. Because you are a guy, and you can say whatever, like, oh, look at the social climate and blah blah. But when you're a woman, there's a lot of stuff you have to think about outside of just, oh, you know, this nigga's getting a picture of my feet, I'm making money. Like, you have to think, yo, what if this comes back around to haunt me like 5, 10, 20 years from now when I've established a career in, you know, whatever. Let's say I'm running for alderman, I don't know, county alderman in my state or some shit, and then some pictures of my feet pop up from like 5-10 years ago. Yo, my feet? Nigga, if my niggas do math, yo. Somehow the internet
niggas at work watching my feet every morning.
The internet has like better investigators than the FBI and CIA. Surprisingly, like, niggas will find out everything about your life. So it's hard to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. Or if I was a woman, I do that because it's easy money. There's a lot more that comes with it than just, you know, I get paid and, you know, everybody goes home happy.
Like, I understand. Like, I think I'd probably do a little bit more, well, what can I say? I think it over a lot. But, like, unless I'm thinking like, yo, I'm gonna do a professional job later on in the future, even if I did, I'd probably be like, oh, so what? I did it for some money, and that's just life. Like, I think that personally, that's how I feel. But you know what? You're right. If I was a woman, I'd probably be different about it. But it's like women themselves are, as the term finesse, they're the biggest finessers, man. Like.
Well, it's easy to finesse because men are thirsty.
Yeah, and like women have finessed me out of an entire relationship. Like,
what do you mean? That ain't no finesse,
bro. They finessed me into a relationship, dog.
And then what?
I was in a relationship.
But what did they get out of you? Like, how did they finesse you in that?
They got nothing.
So they didn't finesse. They're just idiots.
They took my time and my love and support.
What time? Your time ain't worth nothing.
My time is worth a lot. What are you talking about? My time is worth a lot. Me spending an hour or two on a phone call, that's a lot of time.
What could you have been doing in that
Fapping.
hour?
I could have put a lot of time into fapping.
So nothing beneficial, just
or playing video games.
Nothing beneficial, just
or hanging out with the homies.
Yeah, nothing beneficial, just
exercising.
Okay, that's a fucking lie. Now we're going further away from the truth.
I could have been getting in shape in an hour or two, but I'm on a cell phone call with a girl that finessed me into a relationship. Come on.
You didn't get finessed.
They finessed me then.
All right, man.
They lied to me and told me they loved me, and they didn't love me, man.
So why would they finesse you into a relationship if they didn't love you? They can easily scam you without being in a relationship with you.
They robbed me of my time,
and you didn't have no
and my
money
love
for them to
and my
either.
support.
So that's a goddamn lie.
See, they had their own money. They just wanted my time, love, and support.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did, man.
I was not.
The women are finessers, man.
I don't believe
they finesse men out of relationships.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It's the other way around.
In families.
You watch this on TV and you just have to bring this to the episode?
Yes.
You ain't witnessed that.
I witnessed this, man. They finesse men into families and whatnot. Like, the only way I can see a man finessing a woman is if she, is lovesick or blind to it with being in love. You know what I'm saying?
But he's not finessing at that point in time. He's playing her.
So, men can't finesse women. I don't think men can really finesse women unless that woman is young.
Oh, no. You can finesse a chick, but in that definition, what you're speaking of, that's niggas just playing her. But niggas can definitely finesse chicks.
But not as frequent as women finesse, man.
That's what you believe. You'd be surprised, yo. I mean, you may not follow them, but you see 6 brown chicks retweeted on retweeted on the timeline a lot, you know. And at first I was like, nah, these are just somebody's making up stories. But I'm like, nah, dog, like
that shit's fake. I don't care.
No, it's not. Americans are really stupid.
No, man.
Yeah, they are. Dog.
Some of the shit I've seen is just so funny. Like,
I know, but that's the thing. You think it can't be real because you can't imagine yourself being in that situation. But then you have to understand, there's 7 billion people in the world. I'm not sure.
See, no, you can't do that. That's a lazy way of thinking.
That's not a lazy way of thinking, bro.
You did that to me weeks ago. Telling me that's a lazy way of thinking. You can't do that.
All right, what did I do to you a few weeks ago? Can you recall and can you break it down for me as to why it's relatable to this one?
It's relatable because you're bringing up statistics that are not proven or fact. Because I said there's billions of people in the world. Just to go off track.
But what was your topic? That's what I'm saying. The context matters, bro.
Context doesn't matter.
You're about to say context doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
The whole argument.
Yeah, no, listen.
Yes, bro. It does. What I'm saying is this: just because you can't see yourself, paying somebody's bail, and then they going home to their, let's say, side nigga or side chick, while you're out $3,000. Just because you can't see that happening doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I mean, to be honest, you've been on Twitter long enough to see people get scammed on a regular basis.
But that's different from finessing.
Yes, it's different from finessing, but what I'm saying is this. People do get finessed all the time. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, people are more open about it. They're more vocal about getting finessed, which is weird to me. And there's a big difference between scam and finesse. You're right. We'll get into that later. But
great segue.
Yeah, I've been on Twitter long enough to understand that a lot of the stuff that's happened is not just made up stories.
Yeah.
Granted, there are a lot of fake stories that we see on the timeline. A lot of people literally just tweet for retweets and engagement just to say, oh, I got 20,000 retweets on that. Who cares? But there's people really out here getting finessed and scammed, and I mean, I think it serves as a good teaching lesson. You should analyze everything that's happening and make sure it never happens to you. So let's get into scamming. So the definition of scamming, I found this on, I think, dictionary.com too. A confidence game or other fraudulent scheme, especially for making a quick profit. A swindle, which is obviously, everybody knows about scams. There's a million different scams that you probably are faced with every day.
Yo, what happened to Loom?
What the fuck is Loom?
is it Loom or Bloom or
What the hell is that?
some shit people were doing last year, early this
Never
year.
heard. Oh,
Late
one of those
last year.
pyramid scheme
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. Bro, I don't know about any of those. I mean, the last scam that I would say actively involved in. And when I say actively involved in, I didn't participate. I was just brought into that world. Was Primerica.
Everybody's done Primerica.
No, I didn't do it though.
No, but
my fucking barber, he messaged me. He's like, "Yo, I wanna put you on some. Can you come with me to this meeting?" And I'm like, "All right." And then we went, and it was fucking Primerica.
Everybody's been to a Primerica meeting. I think if you have not been, like, it's not Toronto if you've never been to the Primerica meeting, because it's bad funny. Because I'm not gonna lie, I joined just to see what it was about.
Nah, you had hopes and dreams.
No. I joined because I'm just like, I looked at him, I was like, I'm not gonna make money off of this. He's like, yeah,
this nigga the stank face.
No.
Don't let him fool you. He had hopes and dreams.
No, listen, he's just like, he's like, yo, you're not gonna make no money. He's like, you're gonna make money off it. I'm just like, how? And I said, if I pay, he's like, there's a entrance fee.
Yeah.
I'm just like, will I get this money back if I join? And he goes, yeah, you'll definitely get it. I'm like, okay, I just want to see what it's about. So I joined, and I'm just like, man, these guys really don't do shit. Like,
no, it's just, get this person to sign up under you, and get this person to sign up under you, and then that person that signs up under them, they make you money. Like, it's
no, but it's different, because when I joined, the guy who basically runs the whole thing, it's funny because when he's out there speaking to people to join and get 3 other people to join or a group of people to join and stuff like that, he makes money because he sells insurance. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, he makes. So if I join,
that's what Primerica is. It's insurance.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's bullshit because
still a scam.
Yeah. If I join, he's just like, let's take the time to sit down with you and your family, talk about Primerica and stuff like that. He's sitting there talking to my mother, my father, or whoever, right?
Yeah.
And selling them life insurance, all this car insurance, or whatever kind of insurance. So he's selling them insurance, and he makes money off of that. And then he tells me, oh, the more people you get to join, the more people this, that, you'll be able to do a test. And then from that test, and it's like, I know people who've joined Primerica and never done it this way. So it's like, what you're telling me is this doesn't make sense. And he's just like, oh, this is just an alternate route of doing it. Everybody eventually, if you work hard, if you go out there and get what you want to get, live your... And it's like, I'm just like, all right, cut the bullshit with the whole positive speaking. After literally like three weeks, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm like, yo, I'm quitting. This is not for me. I don't see myself lasting another week in this shit. So I got my money back, and I'm just like, that shit is such a scam, because you don't have to have people join for you to sell insurance. Like, he wants people to join so he can sell insurance. I'm not getting people to join so they can make money. For them to make money is going to take over 2, 3, 4 years. So, like, I don't know how people actually literally fall for that. Or...
because people are desperate. That's all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get into different forms of scamming. The ones that we know basically to be the most synonymous with scamming. Card cracking or identity theft. You niggas know what that is. Nigerians got that shit on lock. You got online boutiques, like those clothing stores online, like those IG boutiques where you buy some shit, and when you get it, it's definitely not what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I fell for one of those because I bought like a sweater. I'm like, yo, this sweater looks dope, yo. So I went to the site, and I'm just like, some guys, so I'm like, I'm just looking at it. I messaged the guy. I'm just like, oh, so you made your own kind of like clothing line and stuff. I'm just talking to like, yeah. I'm just like, how about the sweater? Does it fit large? But yeah, I got the sweater that I ordered, but it was built for people who are like 5'3", 120. So a large would not fit me the way a large should fit me.
Well, that's your own fucking fault. That's what you get.
Yeah. Right, it's my fault.
eBay is another scam.
How's eBay a scam?
What do you mean? You don't see those stories all the time when niggas selling something and when the person gets what's apparently being sold, it's not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I follow a YouTuber who talks about building PCs.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's a capture card that's worth like $700.
Yeah.
Right? So this capture card's worth $700, and what the Chinese people do on eBay, they'll get any capture card and rename it for let's say a lower quality capture card, and put like a high name capture card name on their brand, and sell it for $700. And when you buy it, it looks exactly the same. But unless you put the two in front of each other, totally different. Or until you use it, you're like, yo, this shit is not running off a 1080p.
Yeah.
This is like a 340p capture card. This is fucked up. And then it's like, sometimes you don't even get your money back for that shit. Like,
Off eBay.
yeah.
See? Another form of scamming, offering online services. So that's like, hey, everybody, I do resumes for $55, or, I do cooking, or I'll give you guys like recipes, blah, blah. And then we see it all the time. Like, niggas offering a service. It's not what people think it is. And then when they try to get their money back, they end up getting blocked, or the seller, the person offering this services, is incredibly rude, which is weird to me. It's like people be doing that shit on their professional pages, like arguing with customers and shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at different forms of finessing versus different forms of scams. And I noticed, the reason I'm saying that is because I notice people confuse the two a lot. Like, let's just fucking get into it. Tyrone Hankerson, or Mr. Howard University, the cat burglar. Nigga
Somebody call Tyrone.
I hate when you do stuff like that.
Call me.
So we got Tyrone,
I love
who
that song, man.
kind of took Twitter by storm like 2 weeks ago, because apparently this nigga embezzled like 430 grand. Yeah, 430 grand. And like,
Oh my god.
I think the thing that made it such a big scene on
was
Twitter
his IG pictures. I don't care. Those
it was the pictures, bro.
This
I don't
nigga's
think it would have
floating.
been that big if it wasn't for the pictures, dog. Like the jumping in the air.
This nigga's feet is
It's-
all
this nigga's-
nice and groomed
this
and like
nigga's-
oiled
yo,
up.
man.
Niggas in the air smiling like, oof, I'm on 400,000 out here. Like,
Yeah, this nigga was looking like Carmen Sandiego.
and niggas
those
out there
pics.
looking for financial aid and they're not getting none.
Niggas taking pictures of Range Rovers. He was in Cuba with
seen
his
this-
toes out.
I seen this nigga in front of a barber shop in a mink jacket.
Yeah, those fur coats had me, dog.
Yo, that guy was all over the internet like, I don't give a fuck, man. Shit.
Nah, man. I don't know. Like,
But wait, hold on.
I don't know the full story for that. I mean, we have the alleged story that this nigga was denying people loans and pocketing the money himself. It's not that cut and dry. It's not black and white like that. Obviously, there's more going on to it. And to be honest, we don't even know if this nigga was really scamming folks. We don't know if he was just the fall guy for it. He can easily be a scapegoat. Because I read somewhere that this nigga and his lawyer now are trying to sue for $10 million. They're trying to sue the university for $10 million.
It'd be mad funny if he did scam them for 400,000 and he's just like, I'm gonna counter sue for
Yeah, if he won, all right, that's if he won after all this shit, then I don't know what to say.
Like he got 400,000 off of scamming and 10 million off of suing. Damn, yo, like
That's okay. So that's not a finesse.
That's
not
a finesse.
No, man.
Because he went into scamming and then finessed.
Man. That's not a finesse. That's just bullshit. I don't know what to classify his. Like, it'd be different if he was doing this to white people. I would 100%
No,
condone
but the thing is, he didn't take money out of students' pockets.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Yes, nigga.
I thought he just
Where
took
were
money.
you?
I thought he just took money
No, he
from
wasn't
the school.
just taking money from the school. He was taking. This is student loans and shit that he's apparently accused for embezzling, bro. This is not white people's money. That's why a lot of people on the TL were so upset, because
Okay,
like,
I see.
all right, it's one thing to scam the white man and reparations and all that, but like, you doing this to your own people, and now you got those poor ass students outside the office swag surfing in protest.
Yeah, I remember I seen a video of a dude say, now I gotta switch schools, and I'm almost like, damn, you're gonna pay more money to go to a whole new school.
But yo, I
education,
mean,
like,
when it's already been exposed that the school is corrupt like that, you don't really want to stay there.
yeah,
And I mean, that's the thing. There's a big difference between finessing and scamming. Finessing is like, what we discussed, a chick coming on the timeline and, tricking niggas. Well, not tricking niggas, but basically just having niggas pay for shit. Like, chicks finesse all the time.
like shit that niggas could get for free. They're doing that.
They're paying their money to get.
and
that's
they're willing
finessing.
and they're willingly doing it. Like,
That's
you know what's
finessing.
going on. Yeah. Okay.
Another form of finessing is, we see this a lot in sports, niggas that don't really be worth a damn getting big contracts. Like, I'm trying to think of some names.
I remember Mike Conley.
Mike Conley didn't really finesse. I mean, Memphis is just stupid.
Because they gave that guy a 40
They gave him the bag. It was like 155 mil. It was like the highest contract in NBA history at that point in time.
and he's still getting the contract has 3 more years now?
Yeah,
'Cause
like
that was 2 years ago.
Like, those are what I call finesse, because you're not really tricking nobody. You're not lying. People are just either over evaluating you, like, they overvaluing you, and they are overcompensating you for something that you're probably not worth. But shit, get yours. I don't mind that type of finesse, because at the end of the day, you gotta eat.
yeah.
A scam is when it starts to hurt other people, and it hurts innocent people, like card cracking and all that shit, where like people give their money to somebody.
How about GoFundMe's?
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that. GoFundMe is it's teetering on the finesse scam scale, because it can be a finesse if somebody's honest and they're like, yo, next Friday is gonna be a big party and I'm trying to get fresh, I'm trying to get these J's, so GoFundMe, donate $5 so I can get these J's and swag out and secure the bag and get some pussy next Friday, and people pay it. That's a finesse. You're not lying to people. You're not being dishonest. You still somehow got people to give you money for something they didn't have to. A scam is like people who be lying about having cancer and like, oh, my family is facing foreclosure and we're about to get kicked out, and then you find out them niggas used that money to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that couple that was doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was fucking weird. That one couple that everybody in TL, well, not everybody in TL, but a lot of people were like enthralled with, to the point where when they broke up, I'm using the
Quotations, quotations, like,
yeah, the shorty was like, me and my babies are facing eviction, blah blah blah, and then they found out that them niggas is using that money to go on vacation. That's a scam. So a finesse is innocent in the form of, you didn't trick somebody into giving you money. You were kind of honest with them. Usually you're very upfront, and through, slick talk and, you just having that swagger, people give you money. Scamming is straight up, fuck you, I'm going to give you the impression that I'm doing this, and then I don't do it. And when your money's gone, too bad, so sad. And that's what I have a big problem with. I see it a lot. I see people falling for scams, and I'm like, damn, bro, another one. I don't know if you remember, we almost fell for a scam a while back. Yeah. You don't remember, but it was summer 2015, bro. We had to hit up PayPal like, dog, I ordered this shit like 2 months ago, and I
we ordered a sweater on a t-shirt and sweaters on the internet.
Shirts, yeah. And like, from a supposedly reputable brand or
now, I always say reputable, but like someone,
hey man,
people trusted.
Yeah, hey man, I learned my lesson.
But the thing is, again, actually, to be honest, I don't think that was a scam.
Then what the fuck was it, dog?
It just turned out very, very. It didn't turn out in our favor. That's basically what it was, because I think he was rebranding and shifting his company elsewhere. Like, because at the time, the person wasn't really selling anything at the moment, right? So
yeah.
I know people were buying stuff, so I don't know if people bought stuff and didn't get anything, and he didn't address it. But
I'm still kind of hurt about that to this day.
But like he changed his whole website design and started reselling shit and shit. But I'm not gonna lie, that did hurt me. I still get email notifications for
Why?
I don't know why. Like I get notifications for like oh, this guy is now selling new T-shirts and
Damn,
shorts.
bro.
I was like, come on, man.
Insult to injury.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
Well,
shit.
we got our money back, so that's
Yeah,
all that matters.
that's about it. If I think so, it goes back to my early question. Who would you consider like out of men and women? Like who would scam the most and who would finesse the most? Do you think men scam the most?
Oh, for sure.
And women finesse the most?
Yeah, well, I mean, women have more finesse opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, women can get paid just to be women. Women are out there getting paid.
So you're
just
saying
to be
women
themselves.
get paid honestly, but it's just a fact off of like thirsty ass men and people who are just like, oh, I want to support this person. But men scam because they're a bunch of liars. And
Well, I won't put it as that like that harsh, but I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, I know for a fact my girl's had some niggas pay her mortgage. Like this before I met her, niggas were paying her mortgage. I don't know, she wasn't giving them nothing. Like that's how it is. Like if you sweet talk a nigga enough, you can get whatever you want out of him. And don't let niggas fool you. I mean,
I wish I can sell some nudes to women, yo.
All right, man, calm down.
Yo,
right?
if women could pay me to be a sex symbol, I'd do it.
You not a sex symbol. That's why women ain't paying you shit.
I'm a sex icon, yo.
Nigga, when's the last time you got?
It's
pussy?
because I don't have money. If I had money, I'd be up
nice
there.
try.
I'd be up
Nice
there with
try,
Idris.
because there's a whole bunch of women.
I'd be up
who
there
ain't
with
got no
Chadwick.
money.
I'd be up there with Chadwick.
In fact, I won't say women. There's a lot of broke niggas out here getting a lot of pussy, and in fact, they getting it to the point where they have a place to live. It's you.
That's my excuse.
It's you. That's your
If I
excuse.
had money, I'd be up there with Idris.
We see it all
and
the
Chadwick,
time. No, you wouldn't, nigga.
Michael B. Jordan.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm just as sexy as these niggas, man.
Nigga, you look like.
Don't judge me. You another man. Don't judge another man.
I'll judge you. I'm comfortable with my sexuality, nigga. You ain't no Idris. You ain't no goddamn Idris. You got some nerve.
Michael B. Jordan, I'm up there with those guys, bro.
You know what? Why don't you post a picture of yourself?
We don't need to do all that, man. We don't need to do all that.
Now we don't need to do all that.
We don't need to do all that, man. Like,
I don't know why you always gotta like every episode you gotta drop some dumb shit. And I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
Yo,
what's wrong with you?
Come on, really? I can't.
What's wrong with
I can't
you?
be confident in myself.
Not around me, nigga, because I call that shit out.
Listen, so I don't know with I don't know what's it with men, yo.
All right, so okay, yeah, back to that topic. So it's easier to finesse as a woman because, to be honest, even when they're straightforward and saying, you know what, like, I just want to get my nails done, or I just want money because I feel like I deserve some money. There's always going to be a nigga out there to fulfill that need. But when it comes to niggas, like, I don't know, niggas are just dishonest.
But I look at it like for a woman's point of view. I never look at a woman bad for doing shit like that.
Me neither.
Because like I'm looking at the dude as like, yo, why are you doing? You're not doing this because you're a nice guy. I don't think guys are doing this because deep down they're just doing something generous.
No, there's surprisingly, you'd be surprised there are niggas like that.
I know
but
generous.
It's few and far between. Most of it's thirsty.
It's so great. It's such a thin line. Like I feel like it's such a thin line for a guy to say, "Oh, you're behind a month on your rent. Oh, don't worry, I got you."
There are niggas like that, so I'll give credit to those.
But
niggas. To be honest,
I feel like dudes do it for something in return. I don't feel like dudes,
you'd be surprised. Like I'm saying, there's niggas like that who will just
I know
just do it because
women. I know women for women to do something like that. I know they're doing it for something in return.
No, not really.
Man,
if a woman cares about you and she has the means to take care of you, a lot of times she will. She shouldn't because come on, nigga. But women will do that. Like I'm not taking away from the people who generally do things out of the kindness of their heart. I'm talking about, okay, for women, like I said, there's always gonna be a thirsty nigga who is going to pay something in hopes of, you know, it resulting in pussy or, you know, some kind of favor down the line. Men, them niggas just scammers. And the reason I say that is one thing. Like, look at personal trainers.
You call that a scam?
Them niggas are like, they got one foot on one side, one foot on the other. They doing the splits right down the line when it comes to finessing and scamming. Because those niggas, I mean, a personal trainer can, do exactly what they're paid to do and get you in shape and get you looking good. But then you got them niggas who just, for pussy, like. Yeah, you got them niggas who are like, them niggas just do it to fuck. Like, them new niggas just do it just to fuck women. Like, that's it. There's no other, like, sure, they'll get you, that weight loss.
No, I'm not gonna lie, that would be lit as shit. Think about this. Like, you get like a woman at 400 pounds and you drop her down to like 130.
Nigga, what the fuck you talking?
Think about that. And she looked fine as shit, and now she's like
from 400 to 130 at 270 pounds. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So you could have just been honest and said, like, she's like 220. No, you get it down to 170. Nigga said 400.
I gotta go to the extreme. So like, think about it. You drop her down a lot of weight, and now it's like, she bad, and everybody on the timeline trying to hit, and you're like, I'm already there because like I got her to this point.
Yeah, but them niggas don't think like that. Like, and that's the thing. These personal trainers aren't gonna take on a 400-pound client because they don't see the appeal in that. They're gonna take chicks who are, they nice right now. They probably got a little pudge in the stomach, or they can lose some rolls on their back, but you can work with
a little fupa.
Yeah. So, you know what? Fuck it. Those niggas are scammers. All right, them niggas is head-on scammers. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Oh, man, that's bad funny.
Like, it's bullshit. I see them niggas at the gym all the time. Them niggas got shorties doing a whole bunch of exercises that ain't gonna get them nowhere. And, like, them niggas just standing there. They on their phones and shit. Them niggas don't care.
So, like, okay, my last question would be for, like, women scamming. How would that work? Like, in my head, I feel like women don't really scam because...
Oh, no. Women scam the same...
Because I feel like men... Because I feel like if men or anybody sending them or paying them money should know... Unless it's something like a GoFundMe or lying about some bullshit. But I feel like people literally just pay them because it's like...
No,
she's
women scam just in the same way men do. But that's the thing. In these instances, women aren't usually scamming men. They're scamming other women. Okay. And you have, like... makeup artists, hair and nail techs, chicks that sell those services and do those kind of stuff. Like, women scam all the time. Chicks will be like, I'll do your hair. You want to look like Beyonce, like she did at the Met Gala. Then come see me, $80 an hour, and I'll do this, that, and the third. And then you see the results, some fucked up shit. That's a scam. Mm-hmm. Chicks saying, I'll do your nails and all that shit, and it's fucked up. You see the nails, it's fucked up. Like, those are scams to me. I don't see those as finesses because you're selling the idea of one thing, and then when somebody gets the actual product, it's nothing close. Yeah. They steal pictures of like actual good looking jobs online, and what do they call those chicks? Movas? M-U-V-A? I don't know how to pronounce that shit.
Mothers, yeah.
Mothers, whatever. But like that type of shit, like it's easy for women to scam in that regard.
Yeah.
Chicks that have their own clothing boutiques and shit. Women can be scammers. And they can scam men and women too, but you see it more often that they're scamming women. Because outside of selling sex to men, they don't really have to work hard to get money from men. And that's why I said it's easier for women to finesse than it is for men. Men usually have to resort to scamming. We have a lot of scammers on the TL. Surprisingly, they're very popular. Them niggas, they've been exposed for scamming.
Tell me, yeah.
Yeah, like hands down, like without a doubt. And
some of these people had to delete their Twitter.
Yeah,
they haven't seen
but people still
again.
fuck with him.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Twitter has a weird way of going about.
Okay, so with anybody who is listening, tell us how women scam and finesse. Let's give us your point of view about women scamming and finessing. Give us your point of view about men scamming and finessing, and let us know the different types of scams and finesses out there for like that are happening now that nobody's really aware of, like that I'm not aware of. I know for sure.
You got any personal finesse stories?
Yo, my ex finessed me in a
Man, shut up.
entire
Okay, obviously
relationship.
not. You ain't got no damn story.
No, I've never. I outside of Primerica, it's like
I got a finesse story that kind of came back to haunt me, which is student loans. You know, when I was going to school, you remember you got to make a certain amount of money for them to give you OSAP and shit. So when I was originally applying, I was being honest in regards to my finances and stuff. They're like, sorry, you make too much money. So I did a little tweak in here, a little number crunching there, subtraction, division, all that. Said I made like 15 to 20 grand less than what I actually make.
yeah.
So then I got money, and then I did it next year. I got money, but unfortunately, the clown comes back to bite. I gotta owe them niggas money that money back now. Them niggas talking about when you do your taxes, it's just going straight to us.
You deserve every. I hope they suck you dry for every cent.
Don't try to finesse the government, folks.
I
Because
hope the government locks you up. If I even lock you up.
It's instant gratification, but the long-term effects, they stink. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, luckily, student loans in Canada is not as bad as in the US. You go to college, it's like 60 grand for like, you know, your program. For us, it'd probably be like
60 grand for a semester.
For us, it's like, you know, maximum like 15 to 20. That depends on what you go through. But yeah, I mean, don't try to finesse the government, because the government always has the last laugh, all right?
The government wants people to finesse them. Like that's
I don't say they want people to finesse them, but like there's no way around it.
They want people to try. They want people to try.
No,
so
they don't.
They want money from you.
Yeah, they're gonna get money from you regardless. They don't want you to try to scam them. I mean,
because they want to find out so they can lock you up and get more money.
I'm not gonna lock. How's locking you up gonna get more money? You always manage to say something very stupid in our episodes. Like, always. Like, I'm always like, you know what? We're gonna make it. And then you say something. And I'm like, what?
Yo.
Like, what? That's why I'd rather just be beating my meat and sleeping every fucking Sunday, because I gotta deal with your stupid ass shit.
So we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap it up.
Like, fuck.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Oh, we almost made it.
We're gonna wrap it up. So
we almost made it. We're so close.
So we're gonna wrap it up. This will be the end of episode 7.
Yeah.
Of We Should Have Done This Sooner, or WSDT podcast. Remember, we're on iTunes and Google Play, so check us out on both those platforms. Remember, like, comment, share, and you can follow me on my own personal @Bruce Dwayne on everything.
You can follow me on Twitter, just Ludulu. I don't have any other social media platforms, just Twitter.
Yo, I got Twitch, so I'm playing a lot of video games. Come.
I know. I see you be looking ugly as shit.
Yo, if you want to see the Idris Elba of Twitch,
I see that shit.
Just search up Bruce Dwayne, and I'll be playing games out there. You know.
How much subscribers you got right now?
I got 14 followers. There's followers and then there's subscribers. Paid subscriptions.
So what's the difference between the two?
So subscriptions are people who want to support you.
Wow, I just realized we didn't talk about the Twitch finesse. That's a big finesse, man.
The Twitch finesse?
It's a finesse.
We could touch on it real quick.
I mean, people know what it is. You know, you play video games. People surprisingly want to watch you play video games. Don't you remember that night on the TL when niggas was asking that weird ass dude with the weird ass haircut to just do shit, and he was getting paid he made like 20 grand in one night. Like niggas are asking spank yourself and shout out.
Oh yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah.
So Twitch actually changed their whole terms and agreements
because of that.
Because of that dude. So people, there's a lot of shit on Twitch people can't do anymore.
Good.
So the other day someone got cut.
Yeah.
Accidentally, right?
Yeah.
Twitch banned them.
Why?
Because in terms of any violence, blood, or anything like that,
that's weird.
So if something like that happens, if someone sees it and reports it, you get banned. But you would have to contact Twitch and say, "Yo, it was an accident. Like my mic cut."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, but they're starting to crack down on people for everything.
That's
everything.
Weird. But yeah, that's a big finesse there. And once again, women have taken over.
No,
Twitch.
but the thing is, let me touch on this real quick, because I've been there since February, and I thought a lot of women who were playing there's a lot of women on there that kind of finesse, but there's a lot of women on that actually play games. they actually know PCs. They talk about building PCs, different kinds of games and stuff like that. The only thing now that would turn me off of Twitch, women playing games on Twitch, is because the only thing is Fortnite. Everybody's just playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
So that's the most popular game right now, and men and women are just playing Fortnite. But it's like, whatever.
I hate when niggas invite me to play that shit. I don't have that game. I don't like it. But yeah.
Okay, that'll be the end of the show. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We're out. Salute.
Peace.
Like a cool drink waiting. He said,
My win.
Now I done grew around some niggas that caused me some drama. Swear when you make it, niggas say you owe them. Swear they think they your mama. Everybody with their hands out, they always ask me, they know that I got it. My biggest fear is going broke, can't say no, that's my problem. I wanted that Rolls Royce, young boy looking to make a bad choice. Then it got fucked up when mom went to jail. I heard a little voice back in my head, back in my mind. Dropped out of school, but a nigga did fine. I ain't telling you to drop out, but if you do, make use of your time. I say, why they hating on me? I'm just trying to get my guap. I'm just trying to set my family up. First believe in one God, then stack your paper higher, bitch. Get your money, stack your paper higher, bitch. We ain't never fuck with cops, and that's never gonna stop. And I'm posted at the tippy top. So get your money fast and stack your paper higher, bitch. Get your money, stack your paper higher, bitch.
like a cool drink
Faded out my my win. My win.
Okay. I'm taking my time and taking your dinner. These bitches cold blooded like when I'm looking at faces that I don't remember. I'ma let my zone, call Malone. Taking these shots up, using my liver. It's mine. I spend it. It's mine. I'm gon' spend it. Doomsday. These niggas weak like it's a Tuesday. Niggas get loony like a Tuesday. Everything well done like two steaks. Who they ain't from LA. They fall off like November days. They worry about your sales, but at the end of the day, who getting paid? I say, why they hating on me? I'm just trying to get my guap. I'm just trying to set my family up. First believe in one God, then stack your paper higher, bitch. Get your money, stack your paper higher, bitch. We ain't never fuck with cops, and that's never gonna stop. And I'm posted at the tippy top. So get your money fast and stack your paper higher, bitch. Get your money, stack your paper higher, bitch.
like a cool drink
Faded out my win. My win.
I say, why they hating on me? I'm just trying to get my guap. I'm just trying to set my family up. First believe in one God, then stack your paper higher, bitch. Get your money, stack your paper higher, bitch. We ain't never fuck with cops, and that's never gonna stop. And I'm posted at the tippy top. So get your money fast and stack your paper higher, bitch. Get your money, stack your paper higher, bitch.
187.